Welcome to Winsoft Technologies. It's me Prakash. So in the last video we have seen how to create a HTML file and how to write the JavaScript code in you know body tag and how to call it. We have seen it, guys, and the previous video before that video also we have seen how to write JavaScript code in head tag and how to call it. We have done, but now we are going to see how to write JavaScript code in external JavaScript file, guys. The first two models are done. Head tag is done, body tag is done. Now we are going to talk about external JavaScript file. So this time you should be careful, guys. While saving the file name, it should be with the .js extension. So in the last two examples, I was saving with the .html, but now I'm going to save with the .js JavaScript. Okay, let's switch to Visual Studio Code. Yeah, here I'm going to my folder called Prakash1, and here I'm creating a file, guys. Previously I have demo1.html and demo2.html, but now what I'm saying is I'm going to use this new file, but this time I said message.js JavaScript file, guys. Okay, extension is .js. Hit enter. So here I need to write the code, guys. Okay, so what are we writing here is I'm creating a function here. See here, function is a keyword. Function name is MSG. I said you can give any name. Function name can be anything. Curly brace open close. And here I'm writing alert. Okay. So what I'm writing here, welcome to Winsoft, some message. Just give semicolon. Okay. Or welcome to JavaScript, whatever message. Save it now. Control S. And then this JS file is ready, guys, and now we are creating another file now which is going to call this MSG function. Okay, so let's switch to PPT. Here you can see here external JavaScript. Yeah, this is what we have done, guys. Message.js, so in which I wrote a function called MSG alert welcome to Winsoft, and then how to call it. So we need to do this, guys. So we need to create a HTML file in which we are writing script tag src is equal to message.js, we are calling it, and after that we are writing a form tag. Inside that we are creating a button with value click means the label of the button is click, and then on click is the event that is calling message function, msg function from message.js, so that it will call this and it will show you message alert message on the browser itself. Let's check it out, guys, how to do this. So let's switch to Visual Studio Code, and I'm creating a new file here, but this time be careful. Previously I said JS, now this time demo3.html, because HTML file is going to call our JavaScript code, guys. Okay, what I'm writing here, calling JavaScript code from external JS file. Okay, this is what we are writing. This is the command for me, and save it. And now doc type I am writing HTML, and then HTML tag open close. Okay, and the title is head I'm giving. So HTML head, inside head I'm writing title. Title is calling JavaScript code from external JS file. Okay, can be anything, guys. And then head tag, head is already there, right? Script tag, guys. Script tag, script src is equal to source is equal to. So what is the file name we have? Message.js. You know it's coming, guys. If the file is there in that, it will come automatically. So script tag open close. Okay, yeah, so just leave it, guys. We are not writing anything in between that. And then we are going to, after head tag, so what I'm writing is you can hide it, guys, if you want to hide it, just click on this so that it will be expanded, then you can write the code. So what I'm writing here, body tag I'm writing is body tag open close, and if you want to give any color you can give it. bg color is equal to cyan, I said. And inside this I'm writing a form tag, guys. Form tag name is equal to form name is equal to form1. You can give any other name. pom tag open close. In between this, what I'm writing is input tag. I'm writing is input type is equal to, we need a button, right? So button, and then value on the button what you want to give as a label, click here. Okay, and then on click we have an event, guys. There are so many events here: on load, on click, on blur, on play, and all. I'm using on click here. So what is this function I want to call? MSG is the function name. Since it is function, you know, we need to use parenthesis. Okay, input tag was open close. Okay, so check it out whether the tag is closed or not. If it is not closed, just you can use self-ending tag. Okay, save it. So what are we doing, guys? We are going to call our function called MSG as soon as we click on the button, and it will definitely go to script tag, and src, as I said message.js, it will go to message.js, and then it will call MSG function, guys. Okay, so that you'll get alert, welcome to Winsoft. Let's run this demo3.html. Just go to the browser, type demo3.html, hit enter. See, now we have a button, guys. So click on this button, click here, you'll get a alert on the top, welcome to Winsoft. Click OK. Again you can click on it, you can see this on the top. This page says welcome to Winsoft. OK button. This is the alert box, guys. So when you say alert, you'll get only OK. So but if you say confirm on prompt, you'll get some other buttons like yes, no button, you know, like that you'll get messages. Buttons will be different, but right now since it is alert, you'll get only OK, so that it will be closed automatically as soon as you click it. Okay, guys, so thank you so much. And if you want to see the code written for this page, you can see here view page source, and you will see this. I wrote the entire code in my message.js. It might have one function or many functions, we don't know, guys. That is the advantage. Okay, so all the code is written in that JS file. Simply I'm just writing src message.js or whatever JS file name you want to give, and then just you call it wherever you need it. On click is equal to MSG, and you may have one more button. In that you may call another function from the same message.js. Okay, so one message.js file contains so many functions and can be called across our single web page or many web pages you can call. So that's the point we need to remember, guys. Thank you so much. Next video we'll discuss some other basics of JavaScript. Okay, yeah, thank you.